My phone buzzed at 11:45 on a Friday night. It was a text from Emma, my girlfriend of 3 years. I can't do this anymore. I need space. Please don't call me. It's over. That was it. No conversation. No explanation. Just a cold string of words breaking everything we had built together. I stared at the screen, confused and panicked. Emma and I had gone through our ups and downs, but nothing serious enough to warrant a midnight breakup text. My instinct was to call her right away, but she had turned off her read receipts, and when I dialed, it went straight to voicemail. 2 hours later, while scrolling Instagram like a desperate man searching for answers, I saw her new post. A smiling selfie of her at a bar, drink in hand, caption. Finally free from toxic men! Cheers to my new life, clinking glasses sparkles. And just like that, I wasn't just dumped. I was branded as the toxic man she had escaped. My stomach dropped. Friends we both knew began liking and commenting. Good for you, girl. And, so proud of you for walking away. It felt like the walls were closing in. The irony was, I had bent over backward to make Emma happy. I supported her through her career changes, helped her pay rent when money was tight, and stood by her when her family drama overwhelmed her. I wasn't perfect, but toxic? That cut deeper than the breakup itself. The next morning, I tried texting again. No answer. Then, as if twisting the knife, she uploaded a TikTok where she dramatically slammed a door shut with the caption. When you finally kick out the negativity in your life. I didn't want to be petty. But a small, bitter part of me wanted the truth out there. Because behind closed doors, Emma wasn't the saint she portrayed online. She had borrowed money from me, over $3,000 in temporary help that was never repaid. She had screamed at me over little things, thrown my phone once during an argument, and flirted with her coworker Alex right in front of me. I had evidence, messages, and even recordings. Still, I stayed silent. But then came the twist that flipped everything. A week later, one of my friends sent me a screenshot. Emma had posted a photo with none other than Alex, the coworker I had always been suspicious about. The caption read, "Happiness looks good on me. Two hearts finally found someone who treats me right." The comments poured in. Couple goals. You deserve this, babe. That's when I realized Emma hadn't ended things to find herself. She had ended things because she already had someone else, and she was painting me as the villain to justify her actions. My anger boiled over. But instead of lashing out, I decided to play it smart. I had receipts, literal proof, that Emma wasn't the victim she pretended to be. I began drafting a long post, carefully worded, where I explained how Emma had blindsided me, how she left while owing me thousands, and how she had been secretly getting close to Alex while still with me. I hesitated before hitting post. Would it make me look bitter? Would people even believe me? That night I got my answer. Emma DM'd me out of the blue. I heard you've been talking. Don't you dare try to ruin this for me. Everyone already knows what kind of man you are. If you go public, I'll make sure you regret it. Her message wasn't just defensive. It was a threat. And that's when the game truly began. Because Emma had no idea, I had saved every text, every Venmo transfer, every screenshot of her late-night messages with Alex while she was still mine. And if she wanted to play the social media war, I was more than ready. Emma thought she had won. She had her new relationship with Alex, a cheering squad of online supporters, and a crafted narrative where she was the strong survivor escaping her toxic boyfriend. But I wasn't about to let my name be dragged through the mud while she played victim. The next morning, I calmly posted a thread on Facebook, where most of our mutual friends followed both of us. It wasn't angry or dramatic, it was factual. I began with, "For those wondering why Emma and I broke up, she ended things via text and immediately started dating someone she had been talking to while we were still together. I want to clear the air because I'm tired of seeing myself labeled as toxic." Then I attached screenshots, Venmo requests for money she never repaid, messages where she admitted she was so tempted, by Alex, and even a chat where she laughed about stringing me along, until she was ready to move on. The reaction was instant. Comments poured in. Some were shocked, some sympathetic, some angry at her. One friend wrote, "Wow! I can't believe she played you like that. I defended her, but now I see the truth." Emma saw it too. Within an hour, my phone lit up with furious messages. "Delete it now. You're humiliating me. You think this makes you look good? You're pathetic. I'll sue you for harassment." But here's the catch: every screenshot was 100% real. Nothing was fabricated, nothing defamatory. Just the truth she didn't want exposed. When I didn't respond, Emma went nuclear. She posted a crying selfie with a long caption about being attacked by an abuser who refuses to let me go. She begged her followers to stay strong against toxic manipulation. At first, people flooded her comments with support. But then, others started asking questions. If he's so toxic, why did he pay your rent? Why were you texting Alex before the breakup? Why don't you deny the screenshots instead of calling him names? Her story began to crack. And then came the twist I hadn't even expected. Alex, her shiny new boyfriend, commented under my post. "For the record, I didn't know she was still with you when she started coming on to me. I was told you guys were already done. I don't want to be dragged into this drama." Boom. The very man she left me for was already distancing himself publicly. I couldn't believe it. Emma must have told him we were over long before she officially ended things. When the receipts came out, Alex realized she had been lying to him too. Over the next few days, I watched the fallout like a spectator at a fireworks show. Emma deleted her, finally free post. Then her TikTok disappeared. Eventually, she made her Instagram private after a flood of negative comments. But the damage was done. Our mutual friends, once cheering for her, quietly unfollowed. People stopped defending her. And Alex? He blocked her completely. One night, I received a final text from Emma. "Congratulations. You destroyed me. I hope you're happy." I stared at it for a long time. I wasn't happy. Not exactly. Watching someone I had once loved implode wasn't joyful. It was exhausting. But I felt free. Free from her manipulation, her lies, and the burden of being labeled something I wasn't. I didn't reply. Instead, I went silent, the same silence she had once tried to bury me with. Months later, I saw her by chance at a grocery store. She looked different. Tired, makeup smudged, no sparkling Instagram filter to hide behind. She avoided eye contact, clutching her basket like a shield. And in that moment, I realized the true twist. Emma had declared herself finally free. But in the end, I was the one who walked away free, free from her drama, free from her lies, free from a relationship that had been rotting long before it ended. As I left the store, I smiled to myself. Sometimes the best revenge isn't exposing someone. It isn't making them pay back the money, or humiliating them online. It's living well, moving forward, and letting their own actions catch up to them. Because the truth? Emma wasn't free from toxic men. She was just free from me. And I was finally free from her.